Good afternoon, class. Today we're going to learn about Roman numerals. Now, Roman numerals are very similar to the numerals we use today, only they invented in ancient times to count and add, same way we do today. So Roman numerals again were created by the ancient Romans, and they're used to do the same things we do with our numbers every day today, but they're represented by very different symbols. So the 7 symbols of the Roman numeral counting system that we're going to go over today are I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. So again, they're I, V, X, L, C, D, and M. Now these numbers stand for different numeric values. These symbols stand for different numeric values. The values they represent are 1, 5, 10, 50, 100, 500, and 1,000. So with these Roman numerals, let's do some counting, because the way you count in Roman numerals is not the same as the way you count using the base 10 system with the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and etc. So I is equal to 1. So the number 2 is II. The number 3 is III. Now where this gets different is when you count the number 4. So most of the time people would say, that makes sense, III. That's 4 because that's 4 of the number 1. But in Roman numerals, it's different. In Roman numerals, the number 4 is represented by IV. What the Romans did was take the number 5, which is represented by V, and subtract 1 from it. So the 1 being before the V makes IV equal to 4. So with any of the large numbers, be it 5, 10, 50, 100, 500, or 1,000, you'll see a lot of that where the number is represented by one number minus another. So let's keep counting. So if 4 is IV, well, you can cheat and look over here. V is 5. Let me clean this up a little bit. There's lines above and below each of the numbers. 1, 5, and 10. So V is 5. VI is 6. VII is 7. VIII is 8. But now we come to the number 9. So this is 8. To get to 9, using 10 in the number, what do you figure out we do? If you said that we put I in front of X, you'd be correct. That's the number 9. Because again, we took the number 10, subtracted 1, which gave us 9. Now, Roman numerals are very seldom used now, only in the foundations of buildings, or as most of us, or I won't say most because everyone doesn't watch football, but as a lot of us know, the Super Bowl. I still have the Super Bowl jersey from, or Super Bowl shirt from Super Bowl 40, which is XL, which also stands for extra large, which is why I hold on to it. But the numbers here up to 9 start with IX, and then we go to 10. So 10 is X, 11 is XI, and it's familiar to you until you get to 14, which should ring a bell that that's XIV. Again, that's 10 plus 1 minus 5. So 10 XIV is 14, the number 14. And then 15 is XV without the I in the middle. And 16 XVI, 17 XVII, and so on, until you get to 20, which is XX. So the Roman numeral counting system was developed as sort of a primitive way to count and add. But it's very useful. There's numbers beyond this, but typically we only use these. Like for instance, in the year 2007, how would you represent that in Roman numerals? So the number 1000 is M. Let's use the current year, 2017. The Roman numeral for 1000 is M. So that's 1000. We want 2000 and 17. X, V, I. So again, you have 1000, 2000, plus 10, plus 5, plus 7. So MMXVIII is the current year. Counting with Roman numerals is fairly easy, but it does take practice. That's all for today, everybody. Thank you.